Our next step is to find the properties that are at risk. So if we go back to the map, we can turn on the inundation zone. We can turn on the properties. I'll drag the properties above and just turn it on and off real quick. Now we can see that unlike with the roads layer, we might not want to just do a clip, right? We don't want to know the portion of properties that are at risk. We want to know the total number of properties that might be in any way, shape, or form impacted, right? So like we have this property where just a portion of it goes into the inundation zone. We don't want to just select that little sliver of the property. We want to select the entire property. So we're going to use a slightly different tool. As with most things in GIS, there are numerous ways you could go about this. This is just one way, but we're going to use a tool called select by location. So we type in select by and location. You see, this tool comes up with 3 different outputs. And I also want to drag the properties layer over here. And then we're going to double click select by location. The input feature is going to be the model variables properties. The selecting feature is going to be the inundation zone. And the relationship that we're going to go with is intersect. So we'll leave it at this. We will set no search distance. We will leave it as new selection. Click OK. Click auto layout. All right. So let's just go ahead and run this. You click run. It won't take very long. You open the map, you see that the selection has been made in the properties layer. Now, this is not a new layer. This is just a selection in the properties layer, right? You open the attribute table. You'll see that you can find these selections. You can clear it, and then all that work that you did goes away. To make this selection permanent, right, we want to do something. We can copy it. So you type copy features, and you'll choose the copy features data management tools to bring this over. What this is going to do is it's going to copy the selection that you have. So if you double click on this one, you click the drop down, you'll see there's properties here, but then there's properties with parentheses 2. That's the one you want to select, right? So make sure you're selecting this one. Yours might have a slightly different name depending on how you set things up. If you click OK, you should see a line string out. We can give this a different name. We'll say properties at risk. Click OK. You can do the auto layout, and you can click run. Now, if we want to see it, you right click and go add to display. You notice if you click run, when you've already run everything, sometimes it will tell you all inputs are not current or everything's already been run, something like that. If you need to reset it so you can run everything again, click validate and then click run again, and it'll run the whole process over for you. So that's a good trick for if you need to reset things, just click validate and then run. Go to the map. We can turn off this properties layer, turn off the inundation zone, turn off the roads. So this is the properties at risk that could potentially have some portion of them flood, right? So you see that it extends beyond, because what we're trying to do here is come up with as inclusive of a count as we can, all the properties that could be impacted, even partly, not just the small portions of any property that are within.